So we're going to be cutting a gown to go on top of the dress. I've chosen this net. I went for an alternative to the original one that I decided on. The way I'm going to cut this is I've measured the length and I've just chopped away the piece of 54 inches in length. And then I'm going to cut the center piece and I'm going to cut the side panels from this. This is going to be just the one side of it, probably the back, and then I'll go on to cut the front from. They're going to be exactly identical, the only difference being that the front is going to be open. So we're just going to basically just cut slit into it. Now the way we're going to cut this is measure for the shoulders and measure for the shoulder at the top and mark out the length, and then measure down to where we're going to take it. This is going to be a princess cut, so we're going to take this down to the length of the top portion of the princess cut, which we're going to do about 7.5, well, I'll go for 8 inches. And also take a marking for the waist, which would be approximately 16 inches, but then we want to go both sides 16 inches, so 4 inches to one side and 4 inches past the 16 to the other side, so 20 inches down, and we just mark a straight line, and this line we're just going to meet it off on the curved area of, and then deciding on the length of the width that you require at the bottom, decide on how wide you're going to have your gear. I think I'm going to go for about 16 inches, so I'm just going to mark 16 inch there, and then where I'd marked it for the bottom of the waist, we're just going to blend this in on a straight line with this. Now this portion here is your, where my finger is, this portion is the bust to bust point that we're measuring, and we've kept the distance equal, about 8 inches. So what you should be left with is something like that. And then this we're going to turn over and cut. The opposite side, which is going to be the attaching pieces. the side panels, and we've got the center panel, and that's just going to be seamed from the top going down and meeting at the bottom. Now we want exactly identical pieces cutting for the front. The only thing we're going to do with this is slightly angle it down on the shoulder.